Some live entertainment. It's the perfect show to catch while everyone is home for the holidays. Mrs. Doubtfire, the musical, is saying hello to St. Louis. The smash hit musical comedy takes the Fabulous Fox stage the day after Christmas. I sat down with Rob McClure, the star of the show, bringing Mrs. Doubtfire to life. Take a look. Audiences fell in love with Mrs. Doubtfire when the late Robin Williams brought her to life. And now you can catch the classic story live in the Lou. The critically acclaimed production features Broadway's leading man, Rob McClure, reprising his Tony-nominated role as Daniel Hillard and everyone's favorite Scottish nanny, Mrs. Doubtfire.
It's a story about the lengths to which you would go to be with the people you love. And it's a story that is resonating with people.
It's a story that's still resonating with audiences 30 years later. The musical adaptation of the beloved 1993 film tells the story of a divorcing man who secretly becomes a nanny to be near his children.
That's what makes it a good musical, because I think a lot of things that are tried to, when they try to make a musical adaptation of something, the first question is why, right? Why? What makes that story a good musical? And what our brilliant writing team has come up with is that very thing, that heart, that what is this family going through? That sings. I got my groove on.
And for his third national tour with the show, McClure's real life tags along, on the road and on the stage.
But we joke that we get divorced 8 times a week.
That's right. McClure is joined by renowned actress and his real-life wife, Maggie Lackas, as Miranda Hillard.
It's not only my third tour, but my third tour with my wife, who is playing my wife in the show. And I say wife because she's my wife in the beginning of the show and then my ex-wife later in the show, if you know the story.
Audiences will get all of the touchstones from the film that they are craving, from pies in the face to catching on fire. But McClure says with the musical, the stakes are higher.
You watch the movie, you know that they yelled cut and Robin Williams went into a trailer for 5 hours and then came back out as Mrs. Doubtfire and they yelled action. If I have 18 seconds, I have 18 seconds. And the audience knows I have 18 seconds and they get to sweat and panic with me that am I gonna make it?
But he always makes it. The hysterical and heartfelt story takes the stage at the Fabulous Fox on December 26th.
You can bring everyone. You can bring your kids, you can bring your grandparents. They will all laugh, they will all cry. You'll all leave feeling better about the world and about your family and about the promise of love in your life and being reminded of just how far you would go for those people.
Oh, it's going to be such a good show. It hits the stage the day after Christmas and it runs through January 7th. You can visit fabulousfox.com for more information.